.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me. Money's coming to me.
To understand the magnitude of the drop and the swiftness in which we've seen it, if the S&P 500 today closes below 3,047.53 today, tomorrow, or Monday, it will be the fastest 10% decline from an all-time high in the S&P 500's history.
And you know, this shouldn't have been a surprise at all. And if you've been listening to me on the radio in the last year, or even the last 3 months, it was no surprise. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. I told my members we're at probably the most crucial place that we could be, support. Now, if you remember in October 2018, I called that crash in advance, and we went down 20%. They are able to come in and pop that 20% right back up with quantitative easing, printing of money, stock buybacks, but they had behind them the story, the fake narrative. Every day they're pushing a narrative. We're almost ready to sign the contract with China. We're almost ready. Yeah, they're going to sign today. Oh, no, they're going to sign tomorrow. That's what they did every day after the market dropped 20% from October to December of 2018. Then starting January, that narrative was out there every day, and it moved the market right back up 20%. They don't have that luxury this time. I told my members, all right, take some profits because we're short. That's right, short. My members are making money as the market is going down, but we did it the smart way. We bought what they call an inverse. Instead of shorting the spiders, we turned around and we purchased the inversion of it, SDS. So instead of having a short at $300 a share, all we did is take SDS. And we bought SDS, and we had to buy SDS around $23. So that's a big savings, and we're up over now about 10% or what 8%. You can figure it out for us. Let's see. We bought SDS at we're up 25.38 to about $28. So 25 to 28 quickly is about 5%, something like that. But we'll figure it out in a second. Oh, we're up 12%. 12%. So we got a beautiful 12% gang. So I told my members today, I said, let's take some of that 12%. Because let's see if this can hold here. If the Trumps are going to come in, Larry Kudlow and his team are going to come in and start buying futures. They may start rumors. I wouldn't put it past Larry Kudlow to start a rumor that they found a cure for this virus. He's going to do anything he can at this support level. I mean, this is crucial. A market's never, stock markets drop like 5 times faster than they go up because there's no bids underneath them. There's no money coming. There's no bid. They pull the bids out. So this has been a beautiful short. We started last Friday. I told my members last Friday to I said, take your profits because something could happen over the weekend. So we took a lot of our profits on last Friday, because I said, you don't know what may happen over the weekend. We came back on Monday and the market went down 1,000 points. So we caught it beautifully. We positioned ourselves beautifully. So right now, all eyes are on this support. Now, what is Trump going to do here? How is he going to support this market? I believe we'll get a little bit of a rally with support, but then I think we're going to go down another. We're down 10%. I think we're going to go down beyond another 10%. I think we can go down another 15%. Now, as I say, we may have a pause, and that's okay. But this is not going to be like it used to be. It goes down, then it goes right back up. Because there's no more storytelling. This story's gone. I mean, there's no more narrative. We're ready to sign a deal. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Now, they've been pushing that they're going to cut rates 2-3 more times, but you notice it hasn't helped. Because they're out of ammunition. How much can they cut? We're near zero already. I mean, it was stupid what they did. They should have started selling those treasuries back in 2010, 2011, so that we got $4 trillion on our balance sheet, the Federal Reserve. They should have sold half of those off in 2010, 2011. So now, if something happens, you could really start cutting rates big. But the rates, we're so low now, a rate cut's not going to mean much, and that's why you're not seeing this market rallying the way. Let me say it this way. That's why this is the fastest drop in a stock market ever. Because the Fed should have sold that $4 trillion. Remember, when we started the crash in 2009, there was only $450 billion in treasuries. They drove it up to $4 trillion. Why do they do that? Why do they buy all these treasuries? So they can lower the interest rate on credit cards, school loans, and most important, on the interest they have to pay on the national debt. But they took all that money, remember, and they gave it to the CEOs to go buy their stock back so they could push their stock price up without profits. And it started to feel so good. It's like they're putting their head in a cocaine bowl, and nobody wanted to stop. So we've had for 10 years stock prices going up with no profits. In fact, 5 companies have driven most of the profits. Now, let me tell you why everybody should be so angry at these fake business news networks. The warning signs were everywhere. I told my gang, I told you on the air, every day we're making new highs. And you listen to me talk about, no, this day's coming. I mean, how many times did I say, one morning you're going to wake up, we're going to be down 500, 800 points. I used to get all kinds of hate mails. Oh, you're a negative old man. Really? Well, look what happened. I was right. Now, the warning signs were there. But here's what was the most important warning sign. The inverting yield curve. When you start seeing that you can get more interest on a 3-month treasury than you can on a 10-year treasury, that is very, very dangerous. That sends a message across the world, our economy sucks. Of course, every day they lie and they tell us we have the best booming economy in the world. But here's what really you should be very angry about. They knew this day was coming. In January, I told you this yesterday, in January, and then this week alone, they lied to us. I knew what they were doing. Here, listen, I'll remind you. This is what they said. This was yesterday, or 2 days ago, I think it was.
Well, it's good to see this market stabilizing a bit after yesterday's sharp sell-off.
Absolutely. It's worth pointing out that the Dow is only down 5.38% from its recent record close, so we're not even in correction territory. The S&P 500 is down less than 5%.
Okay. Now, they know that's not true. You don't look at the overall stock market. You don't look at the overall stock market. You got to get into the market. It's like if you bring your car into the garage and you think they're going to check the oil, they're going to check this, they're going to get inside the car, inside the engine, check everything out. But instead, all they check out, they do an overall. They look at the rear view mirror. Oh, that's good. They wipe your headlights. Oh, that's good. Oh, we're filled it up with gasoline. Oh, that's good. Oh, your car's fine. But you don't know what's going on inside with the pistons, with the gearbox, This is exactly what they're doing. I'll explain better when I get back. It's unbelievable what they did to you. That's why you should be a gang member.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Are you financially ready for the new year? Phil's Gang is ready. Why not start the new year by making a sound financial decision and join the leader in making profits in the stock market? Phil's Gang has been teaching its members how to make profits in the stock market for over 20 years. We teach you stock chart analysis, pattern recognition, relative strength and relative weakness, how to protect your investments with the Scout Power System, how to place stops, the best time to get into a stock, and the best time to get out. Phil's Gang use proprietary charts that are easy to read and guide you through the noise that everyone else offers in the world of fundamentals. The best part of Phil's Gang is if you don't have the time to learn the training system, you can invest in the market based on Phil's recommendations. Join Phil's Gang and get the Working Investor Program for a 10-day free trial. That's right. Get the membership and the MV2 color-coded chart for free for 10 days. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started for your 10-day free trial. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. you immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Production workers growing at 5%, wages that is, compensation 5%, overall about 3%. So that blue collar bloom, low wage gains, we're actually experiencing smaller, narrower income differences, and while the economy is booming.
Oh yeah, unbelievable, isn't it? So again, if we go back, where they hurt everybody is when you look at the economy and they tell you the economy's fine, like they said in January. They said, oh, January, it was just down about 10%. And then a couple of days ago, she came on and said, oh, everything's fine. It's only down about 4 or 5%. I just played that cut, remember? Well, as I said, like anything else, you got to look into the economy. You can't take an overall view of the S&P 500, how the S&P 500 is doing. There's 500 companies in there. So the overview is misleading. They know this. So you got to look into the internals. You got to look at, okay, how are the leaders doing? That's the key to leadership. So when you look at the leaders, and this has been going on for over a year, excuse me, the leaders are down 30%. That means your autos are down 30%. That means your banks down 30%. It means your small and mid-cap or your domestic market or domestic economy is down 25, 30%. So what do you have to figure is this. If it's down 30%, and let's say they're telling you the overall market's down 10%, that means you're going to have a drop of a minimum of 20%. But see, they won't tell you that. So you're walking around with a time bomb. So think about that way. So if they say the market's fine, it's down 10%, but you look at what makes up the market, the S&P 500, the leaders, that's what you got to look at, and they're down 30%. So you got to take the difference between the 10% overall market and the leaders down, 30%. So that means the market has a high probability of dropping 20%. That's exactly what happened in October, and I forecasted in October. I told my gangs that, and we were doing fine. We made money on the way down. Now, they did this again. They don't tell you this. Nobody should have been hurt in this 2-day drop or 3-day drop. This morning, the market dropped, the Dow dropped almost another 1,000 points. That would have been 3,000. Then it went from, it was down like 900 points. Then it backed off down to about 250 points, all the way back down 250. And then she shot back up to 500. Now she's up to, now she's back up to 700 underneath the daily high of around 940, 950. So that's why the volatility is tremendous in here. Because this is the most critical, this is going to tell it all right here. And when you go into this, by the time we go into the market close, we're at 324. This is going to tell us everything. If the market drops, if the S&P going into the closing drops below the low of the day, below the low of the day, that was around 3,000 on the S&P or 300 on the S&P, then that means this thing's going to go a lot lower. I still believe we're going to go a lot lower, but they're going to try to just put a pause in here and try to rally it back about 5-6%. But this market, they can rally it back 5-6% next week, come up with stories. Don't put it past Kudlow. He'll come up and say, oh, we think we found a cure. They're going to do anything they can. But at the end of the day, it's different now. You don't have that narrative anymore that we've had since 2016. Remember 2016, what rallied the market? $12 trillion? Trump's promise. You buy into the rumor that he was going to pull back. Remember, he was saying everybody's buying into the rumor he was going to repeal Obamacare. Everybody's buying into the rumor they were going to do infrastructure. He's buying into the rumor they're going to do this, buying into the rumor they're going to do that. Market kept going up and up and up and up. No profits, but the market kept going up and up. And then when that blew up and the market dropped in October 2018, 20%, they started another one. This narrative was, oh, the trade deal. Yeah, the trade deal, the trade deal, the trade deal. All the way up to January. And then February, where we are. But when you looked at the overall stock market, that's not what you look at. You look at underneath that market, and you see the leaderships were down 20, 30%. You knew you're going to get a 20% crash. It was like walking around with a time bomb. That's what happened. So, the problem is that nobody wants to tell the truth. No one wants to tell the truth. The economy is terrible. Only a few people are getting very, very wealthy. The middle class, which is the foundation of our economy, the middle class, those people who are making $65,000 a year, let's say $65,000 a year to $125,000. That's the foundation of this country. You pull them out, it's over. That's what Obama did. He tried to destroy the middle class. He wanted to push them down into poverty so that he could build his welfare state. That's exactly what Dandruff wants to do. The Dandruff maple tree from Vermont. That's what he wants to do. That's just unbelievable. When you have a student debt that's a record $1.6 trillion, that's a $30 billion increase in one quarter. You have auto debt to hit $1.6 trillion, a new record. That's an increase of $8 billion in one quarter. And credit card delinquencies are up 7-year high. And then you have a family budget where 60%, think about this, 60% or more than half of the 147 million people that are working make less than $38,000 a year. When they paid their budget, house costs, all their health care costs, student loan costs, utility bills, water bills, phone, TV, all that stuff, they spent their entire after-tax income. So now they're penniless. But what do? Give them credit cards. Give them more credit cards. Let them go buy a car. Let them go buy a car with nothing down. Let them buy a car. Let them buy a motorcycle. Let them buy a Wave Runner. And they'll feel rich. But keep the market. Let's keep pushing the market up and keep telling them the stock market shows how healthy the economy is. That's how they got away with it. But this could destroy Trump. This could really take him out of the race. I'll explain what I mean by that. And that'd be sad, man. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Want to make profits in the stock market? philsgang.com is running its best promotion ever. For the holiday season, Phil's Gang is giving you the Working Investor Program free for 10 days. That's right. Get the Phil's Gang membership and the MV2 color-coded chart free for a 10-day trial. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started. Then choose the Working Investor Program for your 10-day free trial. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
So welcome back to Phil's Gang. So the one thing my gang had the benefit of, that we knew, they knew the same thing, that look, that it was this whole thing is phony. This whole stock market was phony. And like I said the other day, when they came out and they lied and they said, oh, everything's pretty good, we're only down about 5%. And I said, no, you're not. Yeah, sure, overall. But the base of the market, what you need to hold it up to sustain it, is down 30%. You got to subtract those two, and there's your high probability of a loss. Now, I think right now, as I said, this is going to be much worse than the crash we had in October. It was only 20%. because we don't have the stories. Now, the only thing that can happen, that's why we're at a very critical point right here, right now, is if Trump pushes the Fed into an emergency rate cut, that could push the market up about 5%. See, that's what they're talking about right now, what they should do. So I've told my members just right now, pare back on our shares, especially the ones that we're shorting, just pare back on them. Don't get out, just pare back. We got to see how this market, what they're going to do here at the most critical. It's not just the most critical support, it's the fastest sell-off in history, even faster than the Depression. Yeah, that's how, because again, we had this big bubble between what they lied, and they would only tell you the overall market what it looked like, but they didn't tell you the inners of the market. And that's what we look at all the time here. Now, the other thing that's interesting with gold, everybody's running towards bonds. They're all buying treasuries. Are they out of their mind? Do you know the inflation that's going to be in this market? So gold, we have a gold, GLD, we're doing beautiful with GLD. We're up about, 12% profit. We did nicely. My members, we got it. Remember, there's no guarantee in anything. I always tell my members that. My color-coded chart, MV2 color-coded chart, it's a gauge. Nobody can guarantee you anything. If we made gold, remember last year, we had a 60% gain in gold. I can't tell them they're going to get a 60% gain in gold this year. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to have for supper. But everything is based on probability. And as long as we can get enough information together, it gives us the best probability. That's what we give our gang members, the best probability. And that's what's key. Now, the thing with gold is GLD is the symbol. The high on it right now is at right around 158.53. It pulled back to 154.28. It's holding in beautifully. So if you, I'm telling you, be smart about this. Okay, join my gang and then follow my members in GLD. That's part of our portfolio, our stock portfolio. At 2 o'clock every afternoon, we will post GLD, and we'll tell you exactly what to do. So you haven't got to do anything. You don't have to do a thing. We do all the work for you for $39.95 a month. Are you kidding me? And the chart, it's another $39 if you want it. So gold, everybody that's listening to me right now, you got to be nuts to be buying bonds instead of buying GLD. It's a gold stock. So join my gang tonight. Follow us. Why don't you, for the first 10 days, don't buy anything with real money. Just do it on paper. And every day at 2 o'clock when we post, whether you get home from work or do it at work, click on and see what we say about what to do with gold. Buy, sell, hold, or run like hell. That's all. Now, the other thing we have is going to be an incredible opportunity. But again, I can't guarantee anything, okay? I don't know. But do you know oils have gotten killed? Oil service stocks, oil drillers, refiners, they're down 35, 45%. When do you ever see that? So it may be a month, maybe 2 months, it may be 3 months before they start moving back up. So we're going to be able to identify when the institutional money is coming in and when the highest probability is to buy it is going to be successful. We can't guarantee it, but we'll be able to tell our members we're at that point now. We can see the money flowing in. We can see what's going on here. The chart turned green, so we know money's going in, and we have the highest probability that this thing will be very successful. And we start out slow with it. We don't go and tell people put in 500 shares or 1,000 shares. Start out with 2-3 shares. It's called a scout. And then build the position slowly. Now, if you want to be an activist investor and you want to build your own portfolio, then what you do is you come to our classes and our videos and you learn how to use the MV2 color-coded chart and you can build your own portfolio. But most people that don't have time, they're very busy people, but they've always said, I just wish I could find somebody somebody that will tell me when to get in a stock, when to get out of a stock, and I don't have to worry about it. Now, we don't make money on every stock. That's impossible. But what we focus on is not losing money. That's what's key. If a stock goes up 20%, we don't think of, oh, look, it went up 20%, we made 20%. We focus on, we didn't lose money. If you focus on managing your position so you're not losing money, that's what you got to focus on. The rest will take care of itself. These people will come out and say, I'm going to make you 50%, I'm going to make you 20%, I'm going to make you this kind of money, that kind of money. And one company I just read about, the government's suing them for doing exactly that. Charging people $50,000. $50,000. I charge $39.95. This one company's been charging $50,000. And the salespeople get commissions to get them to do this, do that. And it's just terrible. I mean, and they made a fortune. I think something like in 5 years, $373 million. That's just incredible. Nobody can guarantee you a thing, but what we can guarantee you is you're going to be able to sleep at night. Because at least you're going to get a comfort level that you're going to end up knowing, you know what? I really trust this chart. So why don't you try for 10 days free and see if you like it? All we ask, if you help St. Jude. If you start making money, help St. Jude. Okay, the big thing we've got right now is, as I say, gold. I think that's going to do very well. Refiners. Okay, they're getting slaughtered. I think that's like the next little gold nugget. Nobody wants refiners. Nobody wants drillers. So all we want to do now is we'll follow our chart. We'll watch it. Every day we watch it for our members. And the minute we get a buy signal, we'll be in there. That's when you got to catch things, when nobody wants them. Now again, the one thing that Trump's got to be worried about, okay, is that this is not good for him at all. Not good for him at all. This could hurt him. This could help Mr. Dandruff in maple syrup. That could help him. But this could hurt Trump. Because if this market gives us a 30% crash, remember, he built this market. He took credit for it on the way up. That's the problem. I kept saying, don't take credit for it. Don't take credit for it. But that's his team around him. Tell him, take credit for it. Take credit for it. If this market, we could easily get a 30-40% crash. Oh, easy, like in a heartbeat, that can happen. He could lose the election. The other thing is remember, all these crazy who want socialism. Remember, that's been. He gives these people ammunition, listening to Kudlow, like his signature tax cut. My God. I mean, he scored record profits, okay, for the corporations, but doesn't help the little guy. Doesn't help the little guy at all. There's the problem right there. We'll talk more about that. Can Trump lose this race when we get back? That'd be bad, wouldn't it?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Want to make profits in the stock market? philsgang.com is running its best promotion ever. For the holiday season, Phil's Gang is giving you the Working Investor Program free for 10 days. That's right. Get the Phil's Gang membership and the MV2 color-coded chart free for a 10-day trial. Go to philsgang.com and click on Get Started. Then choose the Working Investor Program for your 10-day free trial. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang. It's free for 10 days. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Sign up where it says Get Started. Get your free chart, the MV2 color-coded chart. Get your free membership that gives you access to my whole site. And again, when you join the gang, every day at 2 o'clock, we post the members' portfolio. So you can decide which stock that you're interested in investing in. Then my team, before we post that at 2 in the afternoon, we've done our homework. So we know exactly what to tell you to do. So all we ask you is to judge us on our performance. That's pretty easy. Just judge us on our performance. What's so hard about that? So we give you every day that video, and we give you what we think is the highest probability to success. We don't guarantee anything, but we give you the highest probability, and it works. And you got 10 days in which to judge it, and it's free. Now, where I'm worried about with Trump is he built his whole campaign on the stock market, which was quicksand. I'm the market. Now remember, when he was a candidate, he said the opposite. The market was phony. But under Kudlow and his team, Laffer, they gave him some real bad advice. Now listen to this.
the kind of three linchpins of this economy are very low interest rates, with the 30-year fixed rate mortgage already before this drop was under 3.5%. Low oil and gasoline prices, again, oil lower on these fears, and then full employment. So that picture doesn't worsen, it actually improves.
Oh, really? Let me identify how she's as dumb as a bag of rocks. She's so dumb. Let's talk about it. Low oil and gasoline prices. Low oil means we do not have productivity in this country. We're not making stuff. It's saying our economy's not growing. We use oil for everything. You want oil prices going up. That tells me the economy is booming. When they tell you oil prices and gas prices are low and the economy is booming, it's a bold-faced lie. Low interest rates. Wait a minute. They're telling us this is the best economy ever. When you have the best economy ever, you want interest rates going up. Just like they say, this is the best economy ever, but we have the biggest budget deficits. Biggest budget deficits ever. You don't have budget deficits when you have a booming economy because you got surplus of money coming in, you pay it down. So it's bad news we have the lowest interest rates. We want rates to go up. If rates are going up, that means we're doing terrific. If oil's going up, that means there's demand. It's unbelievable how they sit there and just lie. As I said, you take the family, 60% or more than half of our workforce make less than $38,000 a year. Isn't that sad? And when they do all their budget, at the end of they pay all their bills, they're in the hole a minimum of $2,700. How do they take care of that? Another credit card. That's how they do it. But they still can go buy a new car, finance it for 7 years, 8 years, whatever. Credit, 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 credit. They become debt slaves. Oh, but it's a great economy. Look at the consumer. Boy, isn't he good? He's got 17 credit cards in his back pocket. That's what they're saying. When he's strong, that means his back muscles are strong. He can lug around 22 credit cards in his back pocket. Now, instead of corporate CEOs increasing wages using the $1.9 trillion tax savings that Kudlow talked Trump into doing that tax cut, instead of using that $1.9 trillion to increase workers' pay through business investment, so to increase productivity, so to increase wages, so to increase their standard of living, the CEO instead, he goes and he robs the worker of his pay hike. Because when they go in, the CEO, and use the money that's set aside for business investment so he can do his own stock buyback to enrich himself and his managers and the biggest shareholders, and that's it. They get richer, but the worker, he gets poorer. Even when CEOs of a company screw up and they're responsible for a 21% drop in net earnings, he still will be paid his average $10 million a year annually, and most of them pick up another $4 to $5 million a year bonuses from stock buybacks, even though they're responsible for a 21% loss. And his pay is 303 times the average worker. Now, what does this all mean? If the stock market keeps booming, Trump's going to get in. But if this market collapses, he could lose to Bernie. Because remember, Bernie has a big crowd out there because they know this is the truth. They know they're not living the good life. They know they're going from paycheck to paycheck. The people that's following Bernie are those people who make the 50% of the workforce in this country who's making less than $38,000. Never mind that. 40% of our workforce make less than $18,000 a year. And they are suffering, these people. But it was okay. As long as the stock market goes up, they go, well, I'm suffering, but it must be okay because the stock market's going up. And Maria Bartiromo and Payne and Varney tell me everything's okay. Oh, and I can spend more. Than I take in my income.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
Yeah, I can spend more than my income coming in. I can get more credit cards because look at the market's going up. Everything must be okay. Are you nuts? This is what's been going on. So you understand? So Trump, he was okay. He could mask all this as long as the market kept going up. That's why he took credit. But if this market goes down, these people are feeling the pain. They're not going to vote for him this time. The biggest thing they screwed up was that big tax cut they gave the corporations. Record profits. They're getting record profits because of that tax cut. And it's not helping the workers. And you don't think that feeds dandruff and maple syrup? Of course it does. That feeds all the people that follow dandruff and maple syrup. These corporations have so many deductions, so many loopholes. They already were paying a tax rate, not 35%. They were paying a tax rate of about 22%, 21%. After this cut, they dropped it to 11.3%. That's all they pay. Some don't. As a matter of fact, the double amount of companies end up paying no taxes. The lowest effective corporate tax rate in more than 80 years. But how did that help the worker? It didn't. It never trickled down to him. That's why Dandruff Bernie is getting more and more people to follow. But God forbid this market goes down. Like, well, no, we're at a crucial point right now. We're at a crucial point in this stock market. But if this market breaks through this crucial support and drops another 20, 30%, which you could do it just like that, that's why you should be a gang member. So if it does happen, at least you know you're positioned so you're not going to feel the pain. We'll do the best we can for you. I mean, join. It's free, for God's sakes. It's free. Then if you decide to stay, it's $39.95 a month, not $50,000 a year. Jeez, I can't believe that company. They're charging people $50,000 a year. My God. Anyways, so where we stand right now is this is tough for Trump. Very tough. His tax cut has caused our federal budget to be up by we're in a hole, $1 trillion. Imagine that. I mean, that is horrible. That's going to kill us. That means it requires more federal dollars for interest on debt. So they have cut back now 40% in public services, infrastructure, all the things that they usually do. They had to cut back by 40% because they don't have enough money because they got to keep putting up more money to pay the debt. This is amazing. Now they turn around and Larry Kudlow comes in and says, hey, let's cut $45 billion in food stamps. That hurts 10,000 people, 10,000 families. But see, this was okay. As long as the stock market was going up, they could mask it. So this is very, very dangerous. Very dangerous for Trump. Look, why don't you join my gang so at least you can sleep at night? For 10 days, it's free, and you can see if what I'm doing or what I'm saying to you is the truth or not. And please help St. Jude. If you decide to stay and you're making money, help St. Jude. That's all we ask. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.